Hi guys! Welcome to my channel. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe to my channel. Top 10 best UK luxury breaks to enjoy this year. So make sure to watch the full video. 1. The Newt, Somerset. This magnificent Honeystone Georgian house really shook up the UK hotel scene when it arrived in the middle of 2019. Not only have the outbuildings and barns all been converted, check out the old stable bedrooms with original 19th century hay feeders still in situ, pictured, but the gardens have been miraculously brought back to life, and day visitors flock from all over the country just for a snoop around the grounds. The Garden Cafe, not to mention the Buffalo Gelateria and Cider Bar, is inspired by the bounty of the gardens and orchards, headed up by chefs flexing their tattooed muscles. 2. The Idle Rocks, Cornwall. Sitting pretty on the harbor side in the charming fishing village of St. Mawes, this has to be one of the most sought-after spots on the Cornish coast. Having first opened as a hotel in 1913, it has existed in many incarnations, but the most recent, a significant restoration by former Aston Martin chairman David Richards and his wife Karen, seems here to stay. While this was their first hotel project, everything was immediately spot on. You'll find all you might expect from a seaside hotel, but brought up a notch or two. 3. The Pig at Bridge Place, Canterbury. This 2019 opening joined a family of pigs, a brood of laid-back, food-obsessed country house hotels that already had a cult following across the UK. But this one has also helped put East Kent on the map. Set in 5 acres of rolling grounds on the outskirts of the slightly sleepy village of Bridge, the glorious Grade Crum 2 listed Bridge Place was formerly owned by the eccentric Peter Malkin, who operated a notorious nightclub that has hosted Led Zeppelin and the Kinks. 4. Gleneagles, Perthshire. Scotland's most famous hotel, Gleneagles was taken over by Ennismore, the group behind the city-based Hoxton Hotels, in 2015, and the new owners set about bringing just a dash of urban cool to the turrets and tartan. Bedrooms are now a sweep of dove gray herringbone and painted paneling with plush paisley fabrics, vintage-style leather trunks and roll-top tubs. We love the Royal Lochnanker suite with its blush pink velvets and grand 4-poster. 5. Thyme, Cotswolds. An idyllic old Cotswold stone manor house set in pristine grounds, its barns strung with heavy oak beams, that has helped transform the village of Southrop. Interestingly, it was the cookery school that came first, as well as a cluster of cottages that were followed by stand-alone bedrooms in the main building. Interiors are beautiful, sage green with a contemporary touch, and a striking beamed barn now houses one of our favorite restaurants in the Cotswolds, the Ox Barn, as well as a carefully curated shop. 6. Another place, Lake District. A low-key country house hotel sitting plumb overlooking Cumbria's Ullswater. This is the sister property of Cornwall's much-loved family hotel Watergate Bay. The views across the lake are uninterrupted, and the round-the-lake walking route starts just 2 minutes from the front door. But there are also 18 acres of land with the hotel itself, as well as a vegetable garden and an impressive indoor pool with its own views. 7. Belmond Le Manoir aux Quat'Saisons, Oxfordshire. Raymond Blanc's 15th century manor house with French flag flying is a sight to behold. Day trippers come in spades to see the exquisitely manicured gardens with vegetable patches, bronze statues, lemon-filled greenhouses, and an ornamental Japanese garden. But they stay just to get a table at the restaurant, which has held 2 Michelin stars for more than 30 years. The 7-course tasting menu might include French onion soup with veal sweetbreads, Scottish langoustine, Angus Aberdeen beef with sweet alliums and a red wine reduction, or a mushroom risotto perfectly cooked and paired with black truffle. 8. Middleton Lodge, Yorkshire. Owner James Allison was raised in this majestic country home and has since lovingly transformed its 200 acres with his architect wife Rebecca. The main house has 16 bedrooms and can be rented out in its entirety, but across the grounds there are many more, hidden in conversions of a coach house, a potting shed, a farmhouse, and a one-time dairy, which is particularly pretty, with its original dovecote still intact. There are 2 standout restaurants, and everything at Chef Gareth Rayner's Forge restaurant has been sourced nearby. Vegetables and wild flowers come straight from the kitchen garden. There's a longer-term plan for the property to become fully self-sufficient, but in the meantime it's Alison's farmer brother who supplies most of the meat. 9. Cliveden House, Berkshire. An Italianate wonder on the misty banks of the Thames, this house is perhaps better known for its history. Visitors have included Queen Victoria and Roosevelt and Scandal. It's also the setting of the famous Profumo affair and has had 2 devastating fires since it was built in 1666, then as a weekend destination. Now run by the Livingstone brothers, who also own Chewton Glen. It's where Meghan Markle stayed with her mother the night before she married Prince Harry, and it also has one of the country's standout spas. 10. Heckfield Place, Hampshire. Despite a grand red brick exterior, this country hotel still feels like a relaxed home, albeit one with a light flooded flagstone entrance hall, a sweeping staircase, and lawn and walled garden. An arboretum planted by 19th-century head gardener William Wildsmith unfolds from the Georgian Pleasure Garden, and beyond it are the crop fields and rolling farm pastures of Hampshire. Inside, there's an elegant earthy feel that could not be described as rustic. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.